What's up, everybody? I'm Sir Esters,
I'm Black and Pino J.
I'm B Scribs.
and we're the Unintelligent Graduates. So let's get this show started. We want to thank all our viewers that's watching us going live for the second time.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Official second time, because remember that first one we was bullshitting.
Yeah. I see. I got us on my TV screen. I see.
Yeah,
I see everything. Not lagging, looking good. So, y'all know how we start this show off. First, we're gonna talk about how everybody's week been, and then we'll put on the timer. We're gonna go through these topics. We got a lot of fun topics to talk about. So let's start off with the week. Go ahead, start off Scripts.
Hey man, my week compared to last week been pretty uneventful.
Why is that?
I'm just saying it's been pretty uneventful. I mean, it's been not too much is going on. I made some great Call of Duty clips. Probably gained another 5 pounds sitting on my ass too much.
I see. Yeah, you starting to get that chin, man. Starting to get that chin, dog.
Bro, it's bad.
Starting to get it,
man. I said my neck's bigger than my arms was like
bro
2 years ago now, bro. Like it's sad. But yeah, man, that's shit. Yeah, besides that, man, I mean, I just made a really good video where I did a ton of editing in the beginning sections of it and stuff like that. Took a good while. So if you guys want to check that out, it's pretty good. But I mean, besides that, nothing's really happened. I mean, I live in Detroit, Texas, so there's always that. But there's nothing. I mean, how's your guys' week been? Man,
I went back to the office for the first time. And you talking about nervous, dog. And motherfuckers coming up to me. Like most of the people that I'm friendly with at work, they've taken the shot. They even showed me like they got the card and all that shit. I'm like, all right, cool. It's just the other motherfuckers because they moved us to a new building. Mm-hmm. So I see all these new faces and they come up to me like, hey, how you doing? I just fucking do the nod. like you know how it is when you when you go
contagious, man.
Yeah, bro. I'm treating everybody like they got the outbreak monkey on their back, bro.
Oh,
13.
But other than that, bro, it's just fucking working and just playing games and shit. Got on some Call of Duty last night. Did some Fantasy Star Online New Genesis, which is dope. They've been doing some updates on there to add stronger enemies. I didn't realize how strong they were. I walked up on one and they spawned in the rain.
Yeah,
and they're like 4 levels higher than me. I walked up on the dude thinking I was gonna be able to put hands on him, and that motherfucker put my dick in the dirt.
That man said about to put hands on him.
Yeah, he put the hands on me.
Put the paws on him, man.
He got the booty.
He put the yeah. Hey, you remember Dragon Ball Z when what was the Ginyu Force, the big dude?
Yeah.
When Goku knocked his ass out, his booty was in there.
Yeah,
that's what my
Raccoon.
Raccoon.
That's the name.
Yeah, that's what my character looked like after they touched my ass. Fucking looking like straight like a raccoon. What about you, sir? What you been up to, bro?
Nothing. Working. Trying to stay sane. Coming off a cold.
Oh,
I mean, that night.
You mean COVID?
That night could knock it out, dog. I'm still.
NyQuil can't COVID now, good. Damn. I should have been drinking that shit.
Hey, don't do me like that, man. I'm not taking that vaccine yet. Everybody at work talking about. They got it now to where if you take the vaccine, you ain't got to wear no mask no more. I'm still wearing a mask, wearing it proudly. I'm not taking that vaccine until you got to give me a year.
It's been about a year. What are you talking about?
No, it's not. Not since the vaccine. No. Vaccine, you got to give me a year or two before I ever get it, man. I'm
hoping something happens so I can win a class action lawsuit, bro. Like that's what I'm trying to do. You know
get
what
all
I'm saying?
That, man. I don't want my third eye to come popping in my head. I don't want nobody turning into zombies. I'll let y'all handle that.
Bro, how about a third nut? Walking around with 3 nuts. You know what I'm saying? But like,
and we talking about how bad my gambling is.
That's a side effect I could live with.
We talking about how bad my gambling is. I won 1,000.
About time.
You. Baseball is where it's at, dog.
Bet 2,000 to win 1,000. Let's go.
Hey, I've been blessed. So Y'all ready to go through these topics, man?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go ahead and go. Well, as you know, this week there's been a lot of trailers been coming out. I'm gonna give you there's certain trailers that came out. We're gonna talk on this one specific trailer that everybody's loving. So the Snake Eyes trailer came out. You got the Candyman trailer. You got the Halloween Kills trailer. And what everybody loved that we're going to talk about now is let's get on the Shang-Chi trailer to where they showed Abomination. They showed his mother, his sister, Death Dealer,
Dragon, man.
It went more in detail on the trailer. So let's talk about what we liked and disliked about this trailer. Anybody go ahead and start off.
Go ahead, Scribs.
Dude, like the dragon part to me, I was like, wow, that is one of the most creative / like, I guess if a dragon was realistic takes on what a dragon would look like, in my opinion. Like I don't know why he's underwater, but I guess it had to do with something with them walls breaking from the other part of the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's just a giant dragon underneath there, like looking at him smiling or something like that. I'm like, damn, I don't know if this.
It's Mushu from Mulan.
They finally fixed it. They said, look, we ain't got Mushu and Mulan. We gonna put him in Shang-Chi. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Murphy goes, hey, motherfucker, what you doing? What you doing underwater, man? You supposed to be out there getting the 10 rings.
Hey, that trailer was dope as hell, bro. Because it was not only like it showed Abomination, but it showed Abomination how as close as he looks like in a comic book.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then because you know me, man, I'm always I'll go through that shit frame by frame, and I went through it frame by frame, and he's fighting Wong from Doctor Strange. Like it shows him like he's spinning up that little shield, that little magic shield, and fucking Abomination punches through that shit like it ain't nothing. So I'm really hyped to see how this all ties together. What else? And I was thinking that dragon was Fin Fang Foom, but it's not. Apparently, it's just some regular dragon. But that dragon looks like that dragon from the Never-Ending Story, though. That
they said it could either be him having a dream or a hallucination.
Okay,
that would make sense.
That would make sense because I was like, how the hell does this dragon fit? But hey, it's cool. I can't wait for this, dog.
Yeah. Me, it's to me dope as hell. I was just happy that they was making a Shang-Chi movie.
Yeah,
and like they just represent the Asian culture, and I love kung fu movies. Like any kung fu movie, it could be one of the worst kung fu movies. I'm still gonna watch it because like
Iron Fist.
Oh, I need to watch it. That's on my list. I just got so much stuff to get to, but I'm gonna watch. I'd heard about it, but I'm gonna still check it out.
Man, Dave Bautista in that movie.
Dave Bautista's in that movie?
Terrible acting.
Oh, you talking about the RZA movie?
Yeah, the man with Iron Fist.
The man with Iron Fist.
The man with the Iron Fist, yeah.
Yeah, that was all right.
I said this before on our last episodes. Dave Bautista, he's a good support character. He cannot have no big role in a movie. We saw that in Army of the Dead. But the typical Asian movie, it's going to have the woman from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Whoa. Pump your brakes.
It's being real. The typical, if she's in there.
Ming-Na Wen is just be popping up in every goddamn.
Jet Li going to make a cameo in there somehow now, apparently, according to that.
She's mostly in every, you can't say she's not in mostly every Kung Fu movie. Be real.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
But the crazy thing about it, if she's in there, it's gonna be good. That's what I'm saying. She's in there. It's gonna be good. She was in the
Mandalorian. She was in the Mandalorian. She was whooping ass, bro. And she's in the Bad Batch. I gotta watch that new episode. But
I have no problems with her in any movie because I know it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Then they, I guess they also have a 10 Rings flag shown during the movie.
Mm-hmm. Well, they showed that. They showed that in Iron Man too. Not Iron Man 2, but Iron Man, the first Iron Man.
When I don't remember that. It was so long ago.
When they captured Tony Stark and the terrorists had they had the flag and had like the 10 rings and shit. Like an ISIS flag almost. But dude, this action, like martial arts action movies are like the thing now. Because you got Snake Eyes too in that trailer.
You got the Snake Eyes trailer. Snake Eyes dope as hell to me.
It look good.
I'm gonna watch it too. It's not another bad G.I. Joe movie. You can tell it's dope as hell about it.
As long as Channing, if I don't see a Channing Tatum, I think it's gonna be a good movie, dog.
Damn, bro.
Bro, it was so like G.I. Joe was so bad they had to kill Channing Tatum to make it good.
Damn, you coming at him like that?
Bro, they had to do a blood sacrifice, dog. They had to kill Channing Tatum.
They had to kill Duke.
Hell yeah, and he's the goddamn, he's the leader, and so they had to kill that dude. Like, what part of the game is that? But hey, I can't. Hey, that Snake Eyes looks dope. I like how the mask kind of just goes, it like goes down in sections and shit. That little visor. Yeah. That's pretty dope, bro. I just want to see how it all is. This going to be like
he becomes
reboot?
mute?
Yeah, that and just how this reboots the whole G.I. Joe movie series. Because I don't want any continuation. I don't want to see no more. As much as I like Marlon Wayans, I don't want to see him in a G.I. Joe movie.
He's not, man. Stick to. Not trying to be mean, but Marlon Wayans, stick to your lane, dude. I respect you making money and trying to go out of your element, man. But the Wayans, like, I don't think any Wayans made a great movie that was like where they played like a big, important role instead of being funny. Yeah. Can y'all think of any movie? I can't think of any movie.
Wasn't Shawn Wayans like supposed to be in a serious movie a while ago?
No.
But yeah, I don't think when you think Wayans, you think comedy. You know what I'm saying? Wayans.
I mean, that's his lane. That's what got him to that level. But shout out to the Wayans family. Shout out. Make sure you go watch the trailers of Snake Eyes, Shang-Chi, Candyman, Halloween Kills look dope as hell.
That look dope.
Just let them burn. Let that motherfucker
burn. I think the scariest thing about Halloween Kills is it literally looks like a 7-foot tall Donald Trump running around. Like that to me is that's the scariest part about it. Like, hey, I'm gonna kill you.
Hey, he said he's gonna get reinstated as president. So
that's the scariest movie I've ever seen. If that actually happened.
You got other problems to worry about, man. But check all them trailers out and make sure you watch all of them because once you watch the trailer, you're gonna be interested in watching the movie. So let's get on to our next topic. Let's talk about this this Dallas, this round Scribs area, Detroit, Texas. Dallas-based chicken wing chain has launched a new virtual spinoff that hones in on another body part, which is thighs. So basically, it's called Thigh Stop. It specializes in chicken thighs, which they note are one of the juiciest and most flavorful parts of the chicken. And they're being offered in two versions, which is
juiciest
bone-in thighs, served naked and sauced and tossed in Wingstop's 11 signature flavors, breaded boneless thighs, which they describe as a more juicy, flavorful take on Wingstop's popular boneless wing. So I know Scribs, he talking about gaining weight. I know he go check it out. Ain't that right, Scribs?
Look, man, I ain't gonna trust no boneless thigh. Like, well, I would be like choking on bone parts or something. I ain't never seen a boneless thigh in my life.
I never seen a boneless thigh either. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's weird, bro. Like, Thigh Thursdays? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's welcome to Thigh Stop.
They also say this: a 3-piece bone-in thigh combo with fries and one dip is $809.
That's way too goddamn much.
Did that get you licking your lips?
No, way too goddamn much.
I mean, it's way too much, bro. But I mean, I would.
Unless it's a large
like the Wingstop by my house is like when we do order from it, like those. Sometimes those wings be dry as hell, or they be
wings little. Small to me, dog.
They be small as hell. Dog. So I'm like, I'm on if they do it and the way that they're describing it, I'm thinking like Church's Chicken big. You know what I'm saying? Church's Chicken give you like that big dinosaur.
Hey, I ain't
chicken.
gonna lie, dude. I think they be pumping their chicken, bro.
Hey, you know what? That's
them thighs looking like breast at church.
Hell yeah. I'm not even
eating them though. No. Hey, I be eating them like there ain't nothing wrong with them.
There's a place down here called Wing Daddy.
Be like, damn. Hey, you rub your little butter, dude.
Time out. You would rather eat experimental chicken than get a vaccine.
It's true.
That's pretty much what you said, dog.
You would rather eat chicken that was mutated with an alligator.
I can't help what's good.
Like I'm eating alligator chicken thigh right now.
Hey, we got another topic. We're gonna talk about some chicken, but I love my chicken. Dude, I'm the typical black person. Hey. I love my chicken. I don't eat pork. I don't eat beef. But damn sure I'll eat some chicken.
You're a pescatarian.
I'll eat some chicken and turkey.
Hey, I am curious about the thigh stop shit. I do want to get some lemon pepper thighs though. That shit sound good for some reason, but we'll see. We'll see what's up.
I just want to know, Scripps, are you going to check it out for us?
You know,
I think they're gonna do it in Dallas. They're gonna do it in Dallas first. If it works in Dallas,
Wingstop down here is nothing, man, because it's like there's Wing Daddies. You ever been to a Wing Daddies? Like, dude, the wings are like they give you a whole thigh and the wing together, like for your wings. You know what I'm saying? They give
giving you a leg quarter or something.
Yeah, they give you leg quarters for like you get 7 of them. Or you get 10 of them for $7 on Tuesdays, bro. Like, so Wingstop down here is kind of like.
But the only reason why they're offering the thighs right now is because it's like a chicken shortage and shit.
Yeah, pretty soon there's gonna be a gizzard stop. You know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna be.
Hey,
the next
man, yeah, chicken shortage is crazy, dog. Because like Sam's Club, they're not selling any type of chicken wings. Like,
for real?
they're selling wings, but not their wings. You know, you got the Sam's Club.
No, they heard how you handled those last wings, and they put out a sign that says "Do not serve this man."
Hey,
your ass.
Hey, 10 pounds. I go to them 10 pounds, man. I was going and they didn't have any. Like, damn.
Shit crazy, dog.
I still want. Hey, I don't care. You Wing Daddies, Wingstop. I need you to check that out, man. Let me know, man, about them thighs.
I'll try it. I mean, I like the sauces, but
the sauces are good, dog.
Yeah, Wingstop.
Their boneless wings are always all breading, man. It's not even chicken most of the time. It's like it's like a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch thick of breading, and then they're like a little piece of chicken in there. It's like this ain't no goddamn boneless thigh. This is a heart attack nugget. Here, have a heart attack nugget real quick.
I like Wingstop. I like Wingstop, but to me, they're overrated, dog. Price is too high. The wings is too small.
The fries are hella good though.
The fries good as hell, yeah.
Fries, man, they taste too sweet to me for some reason, bro. They got this.
You can get them how you could get them how you like.
There's a Parmesan garlic season you can get on those that are dope.
Yeah, you get Cajun put on them. You get garlic on them, Parmesan.
You know me being Irish.
Well, I remember getting the Parmesan. It's just like when they give you like they standard fries. That shit tastes sweet. It had like they sprinkled brown sugar or some shit on it. It's weird. I don't like them. I just chucked their fries, bro.
Yeah, but let's get on to it. Squirrels, you tell us about it. So y'all ready to get on to this Subway's tuna sandwiches? This was posted by Fox Business, and you know it happened to be in the New York Times. So the New York Times reported had 60 inches of Subway tuna tested at lab and found no amplifiable tuna DNA was present. So, in Los Angeles lab test after the chain was accused in a lawsuit reported earlier this year, alleging the fish is made from a mixture of various concoctions first reported by the Washington Post. So let's go ahead and talk about this tuna. And who the hell is getting tuna from Subway anyway?
Who's still getting Subway though? That's
yeah, I was gonna say a lot of people stopped eating Subway after the whole Jared incident, you know what I'm saying? Like, now he's the one eating meat in prison, so I don't know what is going on. But how's his diet doing in there anyway? Like, how's that going? I don't know.
He eating fresh.
Yeah, that's for sure. Daily, he getting them buns baked every day, bro.
Getting that tube steak.
But anyway, I mean, yeah, I'm not surprised. Like there was like a report that came out years ago about Taco Bell even saying like their meat isn't meat, and they came out and said that is a lie. It is 70% meat. I remember that. So it's like, I mean, you know, at least Taco Bell's keeping somewhat of a standard. Like, why isn't Subway? I don't know. I don't eat tuna really, so I definitely don't eat tuna sandwiches. I'm not surprised by this.
I mean, even if you go to Subway now, like say all three of us went to fucking Subway, and they got that little tray of meat, bro, that shit don't even look like goddamn deli meat. You know what I mean? It's not like if you went to like a Kroger or a fucking Walmart and went to the deli and they slice that shit off and then you can see the meat, but that shit comes in fucking packs.
Mm-hmm.
Just like how Taco Bell meat comes in a big ass bag and shit. That shit comes in a big ass bag and they just dump that shit off in a wet metal bucket. like we some goddamn sea lions at SeaWorld and shit. I am not surprised that this shit has no fucking tuna fish.
I go by chicken. I get chicken by the sea, and I don't even eat tuna. I eat salmon more than anything. Tuna to me is like, isn't that like the lowest fish?
Ugh.
Isn't tuna like the lowest fish? If I'm not mistaken.
No, tuna's good. I mean, tuna's really good for you, but
I never said it's not good, but it's like the lowest fish, right?
Nah, there's tilapia. It's like nasty.
Tilapia is like
tilapia is really bad for you.
That's real fatty.
It's tilapia is raised like chickens these days, man. Like a lot of chicken, unless you get it like free range and all that. It's not the best living quarters. You know what I'm saying? They'll get these little ponds and just stack them full of tilapia fish and feed them nasty stuff.
Like getting like dried fish, like tilapia. That shit's good as hell. I'm not gonna lie. With some rice.
My first time having tilapia, I didn't like it.
I like flounder a lot. I like flounder. Flounder's pretty good.
But like tuna fish is like, isn't that considered like a sport fish?
It is. It's huge.
And they're huge, bro. They're big as fuck. Like you talking easily over 100 pounds and shit. They go in the hundreds and shit.
When it comes to tuna, man, you got to try like a mahi tuna steak.
Yeah, mahi's good.
Tuna steaks.
Ahi tuna good.
I don't know about no tuna steak, man.
You got to try it, dude.
Try it, dog. Go hit up the international market.
Yeah,
hit the international markets up, bro. That's how you get that good fish.
Okay.
That good fish.
I get my fish in a can.
I see, and it shows.
Chicken by the sea.
That's why you're wearing that do-rag to keep your hair together.
Like, if it's chicken by the sea, if it's chicken by the sea, is it chicken or is it tuna?
Don't do me like this.
Don't do this.
God. Hey, bro, you get your chicken at the Puerto Rican Lion Cook restaurant you work at. That's where you get it at. Do-rag. That's where you get your chicken from.
Hey.
Where's the towel at?
Where you tripping?
I'm gonna cook something up, man, just for y'all, dog. Be sweating, use my towel, sweat it,
and just
get my sweat off my head.
Slide that motherfucker over your shoulder. See over there.
Hey, let's get on to our next topic, though, dude. Everybody been talking about it, but I'm getting it from People Magazine. Basically, IKEA apologizing after employees protest over Juneteenth menu where they offered fried chicken and watermelon. Well, you already know Joe Biden, he signed a bill officially declaring Juneteenth a federal holiday. And the franchise of IKEA in Atlanta, they decided, how can we help our employees and customers by giving out watermelon and some fried chicken? Mm-hmm. That sounds good.
Serve it on top of a scoop and derp.
So wait, tell me this. IKEA and the people that ran your old business are the same folks?
What you mean?
Last week, Ira just told a story about people serving watermelon fried chicken at his little.
Yeah, that was a major telecommunications company, Comcast. That wanted to serve us chicken and watermelon. But I think maybe those executives have transferred over to IKEA, apparently. I don't know how, bro. All right, so IKEA is like what, a Swedish, or Swiss fucking European as fuck company. And then if I go to the menu and I see chicken and watermelon, bro, I would feel some kind of way.
Yeah.
But I still buy a big stack of scrupinert, whatever the fuck they call plates and shit. But
also, hey, on the
I've never been in an IKEA.
They also had mac and cheese, potato salad, collard greens, candied yams.
Oh, they just dig a hole.
That sound. I ain't gonna lie, dude. I'm not mad about it, but the watermelon part,
the chicken and watermelon part, that's the part that kind of just
the watermelon though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, really, watermelon, dog? You couldn't do like
I wouldn't have been mad at the menu, but adding watermelon, man, you kind of doing it over the top.
Hey, was it seedless though? Is my question.
Like, doesn't even matter. Watermelon's watermelon, dog.
How do they make seedless watermelon, bro? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
All right. You gotta. They do a like a hysterectomy on the watermelon. That's how they get the seeds out.
That's weird.
I'm fucking with you.
Hysterectomy.
I don't know. They tie the tubes up on the watermelon, dog. That's how you get the seeds.
I mean, IKEA is IKEA. Like, I mean, they're a bunch of Swedish folks. They don't understand about offending people.
They got some dope ass cheap furniture, but they got a.
There's not one in Tennessee, right?
No, there was going to build one in Tennessee over by across from Hickory Hollow Mall, across from I-24, but then they canceled that shit.
There's one in Memphis.
What's the point? IKEA is basically a store that you gotta build yourself, right? They ship you stuff, you gotta build yourself, right?
Yeah,
technically, yeah.
Why people do that? What's
I mean,
so good about that?
If you go to IKEA like in Atlanta, like their IKEA is actually kind of dope. Like they got they have everything built out so you can see what the shit looks like, and then you go you pick the shit you want, and then like you write down the number of it or whatever, and then downstairs is kind of like a warehouse. And that's where you would actually find that item and then pull it out and then take that motherfucker home and shit.
But you gotta build it yourself.
Yeah. I mean, if
hey, look, man, the couch ain't gonna fit through my door, cuz.
Exactly. And the computer table I'm using right now is not IKEA, but I got this shit from Amazon. I had to build that shit myself. It's nothing.
You take a little more pride in your furniture that you build on your own.
And you can only blame yourself if the shit fall apart.
It's true. You'd be like, God damn it, Brandon. Fucking retard. I just fell through my couch. I forgot to put the springs in, cuz.
Yeah, they messed up with that one, man. So if you was in Atlanta, you'll still shop at IKEA while they're offering.
I'm actually planning. We're actually planning to do that.
IKEA. What? There's one in Memphis. You know that.
There's
right?
one in Memphis. Yeah, there's one in Memphis. We probably hit that one up. But
got some dead bodies down below.
All the way to Memphis for IKEA, dog.
It's closer than Atlanta.
Memphis.
I'll do it.
Is that serious to go to IKEA?
I think there's one in Kentucky though too. I think
IKEA got some good shit, bro.
Damn.
I tried to get shit ordered, but it's for some reason they won't ship out to Tennessee. I don't know if they still got beef with Tennessee or whatever the fuck that's going on.
My buddy ordered a blow-up doll from IKEA.
Excuse me? It's called the Skirly Burly Humping Skirt.
The racist Karen doll. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I never even seen IKEA. I never cared for IKEA, but shout out to IKEA for Black. I don't know nothing about IKEA, so
because he don't like to build none of his own stuff, bro. He don't even like to cut his own yard.
I have to. I will if I have to, but if they ship it, they could come in and build it.
So
bro, you build cars for a living, bro. Like, why would you?
Don't be trying to put me in that category, dog. Hey, don't be put me in that category now. I do my part at my job. Exactly. Don't be like people hit me up. Hey, man, I need you to work on my. Hell no, I do a specific job. Now, if you show it to me, I know how to do it. But let's get on to this next topic, man. Let's talk about this. Transformers: Rise of the Beast is what the next Transformer movie's called. It's going to feature plenty of Autobots, Maximals, and more. And basically, there's going to be so many Maximals. You know, it's going to have Optimus Prime, and it's going to also have Optimus Primal.
Right,
I don't know how they're going to do it, but somehow they're going to have that in there.
Optimus Prime: Rise of the Beast is going to be about him getting an erection. Okay, this is what it's going to be called. And then he's going to find like an animal Autobot. He's going to impregnate an animal Autobot, and that's where Optimus Primal comes from.
Well, no, don't listen to that. Basically, from what I'm reading, the Maximals are supposed to be the descendants of Autobots. You know they're the descendants because they came to Earth way before the Autobots did. So it's very interesting on how they go put that into
they're the ancestors in.
Yeah, descendants, yeah.
Hold up. Are they going to have Transformer balls in here again? Because if so, I'm out. Because I was like... Because
he's talking about Devastator. Because Devastator had them big bangers.
He's like, I'm underneath the Transformers balls. I was like, no, I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done. Wow. I am done with this, bro.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how I feel about it. I love Beast Wars. And I like... Optimus Primal, fucking Rat Trap, fucking Dinobot, Ironhide. all that's cool. Even when they had Starscream Spark was in the mix, and he was taking over. Was it Waspinator or I forgot who it was. Anyway, I love Beast Wars. How are they going to tie this to Transformers is beyond me because so the Transformers are going to the zoo.
I'm guessing Dwayne Johnson's going to be in it because he was in the latest animated show for Transformers for a quick minute.
Oh, you talking about Cliffhanger? Or
yeah,
Cliff Jumper.
Yeah. So I think he'll be in there somewhere.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this, bro. I love Transformers. Michael Bay has just done a number to Transformers to me, where I feel a certain way when I see Transformers. Unless it's animated, I'm kind of on the fence, and I'm definitely on the fence on this one. I want to see more on how they're going to do this.
That's why I think it'll hit numbers. Everybody's gonna watch it.
Crazy ass. Yeah,
it's a new concept.
It's gonna, especially if they do it a summer release, like in 2024 or whatever the hell, however long it takes to make a movie. It's gonna hit those box office numbers because it's gonna be that dumb summer movie and shit. It's just, but how I don't see how that's gonna work.
What do you mean?
I know how it's gonna work. They're gonna tie it into freaking Fast and the Furious. I would kill myself. That's what I'm gonna do.
So I don't know, bro. It's just I always thought Optimus Prime and Optimus Primal were the same Prime and shit.
That's what I always thought that also.
And so I just thought that they Beast Wars was one. I used to think it was like an alternate universe from like the G1 Transformers because it was like before humans were actually around. But now I don't know. This is weird.
It's pretty. The Allsparks they'll find some transforming Allsparks that transform some of them into beasts.
I guess
I can see that.
I guess. Who knows? I mean, it's a goddamn cartoon anyway.
It turns them into Power Rangers, basically.
Hey, I'm gonna watch it. I don't care what anybody say. I'm gonna watch it. And if Michael Bay does is, all he gonna do is have stuff blowing up.
Where's a good live action Gundam movie? This is what I'm wondering.
That's what we need. Live action Gundam would be dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's get on to a couple more topics, and then we'll head into a break, and then get on to our big topic. Right. Let's talk about our boy Trick Daddy. He been going through the wire like crazy. Basically, the rapper and love hip hop star made his opinion on Beyonce and Jay-Z in an audio clip where he said Beyonce can't sing and Jay-Z ain't never won the greatest rapper alive. So basically, you already know the Beehive been hitting him up, going crazy, going to his restaurant, giving it bad scores. Mm-hmm. But the one thing that he said, I'm more afraid of roaches than bees. And one of his friends came out and said he looked like he'd been stung by a bunch of bees. So let's go ahead and talk about this, man. And everybody's entitled to their opinion, man.
So he looks like Seal's fat body double these days, bro. I don't know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what Trick Daddy look like these days. Like it's
baby, because I'm a thug. Hey, one thing I do agree with him. I'm more afraid of roaches than fucking bees, cause
it's true.
Yeah,
roaches get in your house all the time,
bro.
And it's hard to get rid of all of them. You can bomb your house and they still in there,
bro. The ones that I'm not even like. I hate the house roaches, but the outside motherfuckers,
the big ones,
the big motherfuckers, those are the ones that make me want to pull out a gun. You know what I'm
saying? They said roaches are the only ones that can live through a nuclear holocaust.
Yeah, and fuck that. Fuck all that shit. Let's nuke the bastard.
Hold on. Roaches and Twinkies.
Hold up. I want to know this, though. What? How the hell is this damn raid roach killer and all that supposed to work if a nuclear bomb ain't going to kill him? Cuz like, this is what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what is it raids got on roaches that nuclear blasts don't?
Chemicals.
Yeah, it's a chemical, dog. But that's I don't know. But I like how Beyonce's fans kind of like just bombed him on Yelp.
You already, yeah.
So I know you part of the Beehive. You a
I'm part of that Beehive. Go talk about Beyonce. I respect his opinion. I respect his opinion. Now, everybody tell their opinion, but damn, hey, they gotta go hard, dog. That's one thing you don't.
So where's your review at? Did you put your review up?
I don't do that type of stuff. I'm not
You
that
lying.
serious.
You a goddamn lie. We already know you was like, dear Yelp.
Trick Daddy need to put on them
sucks.
He needs to put on them boogie woogie shoes.
Ooh, I didn't even know Trick Daddy had a restaurant till everybody was talking about the bad reviews he got. Then when I realized, I'm like, damn, Trick Daddy got a restaurant?
Hey. Yeah, Trick Daddy look like he own a restaurant now. Not a good one. Trick Daddy look like he own
a hood restaurant.
He looks like he owns a Long John Silver. Like it's
like a franchise.
A bad part of town.
not a good one like Ed's Fish and Chips and shit. I'm talking about like he owns like a Captain D's in the hood type.
He owns a Fred's Fish Fry. That's what it is. I got a Frizz.
He selling right out the back of his truck.
Shout out to San Antonio Fred's Fish Fry.
But I like what he said about Jay-Z. He said that he was like he was a poor replacement for Biggie or some kind of shit. It was, bro, like what did they do to him to make him just come out and just start talking shit? Now, out of all these years he's been out, he waits till now to start talking shit.
He needs to put on his boogie woogie shoes and get his ass down the street. That's what he needs to do. Sampling that song.
That shit wild, cuz.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I don't know. I really didn't look at the full clip to find out why he said that.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to read on it right now. And
it doesn't seem like there's a motive on why he was, because I was reading it.
There is a motive. He's not relevant anymore. So he's like, let me pick on the most famous hip hop couple there is in the world.
Basically, you're saying he wanted clickbait.
He's clout chasing. Trick Daddy's gone from making songs to clout chasing. Yeah. That's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah. I can get with that. He's probably mad that Jay-Z got a hairline and all that shit. I'd be mad too.
He's probably mad. Yeah, he ain't got no acne spots. Whatever the hell it is. Looking like his size of his face looking like the moon, cuz. Like it's like all dented up.
No, you know
no.
That's Seal, fool.
That's what I'm saying. They look the same. Like they look like it's Seal and his fat cousin. Look, it's
Seal and Walrus.
Yeah.
Hey, so y'all ready to get on this quick little break?
Yeah. Get the break for the audio.
Let's have to do a quick little break, put a little clip in there, and I guess we'll come back. Put the clip in.
Yeah, ain't no clips because the stream never ends, motherfucker.
That's right.
You still rolling.
We could just do fake ads here, like for Black Capino.
I do fake ass scripts.
Big black coffee for when you need that extra punch in your gut in the morning. Black Capino J's Big Black Coffee, the only BBC that matters.
The best part of waking up is
Black Capino in your gut.
Hey.
All right.
Let's get on to. We'll probably do 2 and then get on to the big one.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this. Something y'all real big on. I don't know that much about. Basically, the Ghost of Tsushima is getting an expansion pack, and it says supposedly titled Ghost of Ikushima. If real, it will simply be single-player DLC and presumed complement to the free co-op Legends mode that was released after the game's launch in 2020. In theory, this could help pad out a somewhat quiet second half of the year for PlayStation. And this was posted by Screen Rant. So when one of y'all started off, you gamers.
Why you say it like that though? Like you gamers? Like, I don't like the tone in your voice. Ghost of Tsushima, I don't own a PlayStation. I want a PlayStation 5. I just can't get one. That was one of the games, that and Miles Morales are the games that's actually making me want a PlayStation. Ghost of Tsushima is a dope-ass game, dog. Like, you're talking about the story, because it's a revenge game.
Mm-hmm.
And you can even change the filters where it looks like a black and white, like one of them old samurai movies, like like Seven Samurai and shit. It's dope, bro. The action, shit, everything about this shit. Like you can go it has like these two modes. Like you can do like the honorable way, or you can do it like a sneaky way, like ninjas and shit. You can change it up. Dude, I'm glad. I was actually hoping that they were going to do an actual expansion to this. They did some shit like you can do some kind of quest to get different armor and shit, but this looks like it's going to be a whole larger expansion. I'm excited for it. What about you, Scrubs? What do you think about it?
Man, I'm excited for the sale of it to start on PlayStation. So the original game goes on sale, so I can actually play it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, definitely excited for. I still need to check out the Miles Morales game because I love the first Spider-Man game on the PS4. So, and I actually heard that they speaking of PS5 upgrades and changes, I heard that they're redoing the Arkham Knight games into an upgraded graphics thing, so should be interesting as well. But PlayStation is right now at a spot where they're more worried about getting their PlayStations out than creating games at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like they're trying to figure out how can we get more systems to people.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is a good like Esther said, this is a good little spot in between to kind of be like, yeah, here's a nice little, little.
I mean, they had Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank had just came out recently, and that looks good too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It looks like a next gen game. But they're kind of going through what Microsoft has been going through for a few years of not having like a good lineup and shit. I'm hopeful that they're gonna have more. They just haven't announced anything yet. But this is a start, man, because that game, man, you're missing out, dog. You need hey, sir, go ahead and get you a PlayStation 5, bro.
Somebody's trying to
win.
When they drop, man, hey, they've been doing drops on Best Buy, fucking Walmart.
Look,
I get the
$2,000, bro. You can have mine.
Hey, they've been dropping. They've actually been doing the drops. I'll keep you in the loop next time I see one drop out. I'll let you know.
I haven't been seeing them, man. From what I've been hearing,
by the time you text
they've been selling like hot,
bro.
They've been selling like that chicken and watermelon, man.
Bro, you gonna text me? Hey, PS5. PS5 just dropped at Best Buy 30 minutes later. He texts back, I was waiting on the link.
Hey, look, no, real talk. Follow on Twitter. There's a dude I follow, Wario64, and Cheap Ass Gamer. Those two accounts actually put out those alerts real quick and let you know when they're about to drop.
The guy I was following is called NM Easy or something like that.
It's so bad. They doing YouTube pranks for the PS5, dog. A dude, he was like, yeah, like people are stealing PS5s on pranks. Like a dude would just, there's a bunch of PS5 pranks on YouTube. Like that's how crazy it is coming with this PS5, dog.
I mean, COVID kind of fucked up a lot of the shit.
Somebody stole my PS5, I'd be killing them.
Fucking development on games, development on systems, or manufacturing on systems. It's just the way it is right now, man. Until they can get that supply up. But if you really are looking into getting a PlayStation, we know you're not really a gamer, and so you only get the PlayStation for Blu-ray players. That's weird.
Yeah, Blu-ray, and I'll probably play some sports games here and there. My son he's interested in sports games now, so I might have to hop on the sticks because he want to challenge me all the time and stuff.
Hey man, you'll be able to beat somebody now though, cuz. Huh? I said you'll be able to beat somebody now, man. I made you retire, man. I made you hang him up
stuff, man.
Hey, hang him up,
like
man.
My boy. Hey, like they said in my movie Kung Fu Panda, man.
What?
The past is history. The future is a mystery. But today is a gift. That's why it's called the present.
That's
get
right.
The hell out.
Bars. Bars. Kung Fu Panda, dog. Hey, let's go on to our next topic, man. I'm gonna leave it at that, dog.
You coming at me with some Kung Fu Panda when I drop 80 points on you in a game of Madden? I got a quote for you. Defense wins championships. How about that?
Hold on. The only reason he beat me is because I couldn't stop one damn receiver, dog. That pissed me off, dog.
That sounds like a personal problem. That's probably why you play games now.
How you gonna have 11 dudes get beat by one guy? That's what. There's 11 dudes on defense.
I know. That pissed me off so bad, bro.
Calvin Johnson.
Hey, dog. Hey, dog.
Did you rage quit on him?
No, he didn't. I gotta respect him about that. He did. The only time I've ever heard Daniel mad and cussing was by the end of that game. He was like, "Man, this mother."
Hey, go ahead. Hey, whenever you get a PlayStation, cause go and make sure you get Call of Duty Cold War.
Hey,
get that, and then you can jump on with us whenever we get to play.
I've been making people rage in that game.
I see how people be killing that game, dog.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I don't have the time. Playing a game like that and how good people is, that would take time out of my day for real.
I would have
to be stuck.
You'd have me on the team, bro, and Jay. Like, I
would have to be stuck on the sticks to be good at that type of game. I hopped on the last Call of Duty I played was Ghost, and that online play pissed me off, dog.
Hey, you know what? You said that. I'm actually gonna set up a welfare check with the police to check on you, dog.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't like where your life is headed.
Hey,
playing Ghost, Call of Duty Ghost. Get out of here.
That was the last one I played, man. Then I was like, they killed me so fast. Dude. I'm like, fuck that. It got me mad, dude. I was like, hey, dude, it was just killing me like it was like I was nothing. Hey, let's get on to our next topic, man. Forget that. Hey, let's get on to what Scribs posted, man. Basically, Beatles drumming legend Ringo Starr has dropped his legal battle against Screaming Oh Pleasure products, who sell a line of Ringo penis rings. Starr filed a lawsuit against the company in 2019 objecting to the name of the penis rings. In his complaint, Starr claimed the brand was identical in appearance, sound, connotation, and pronunciation to his own name. Consumers will likely believe that Opposer's newest venture is sex toys, and this is an association that Opposer does not want. And this was posted on Loudwire. So go ahead and talk about these Ringo penis rings.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if they made a side deal with them to drop it. Like, look, here's a lifetime supply, Ringo, of Ringos. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop being a dick about it. Like, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, like, I don't know, bro. I don't know how I feel about this. So he dropped the charges. So, like, did they settle? He's like, all right, I'll let you use a name. But I need a couple of boxes for myself.
Yeah, exactly. I need some Viagra and boxes. I bet they're gonna make a yellow one now and call it the Yellow Submarine. That's what
hey. Or if maybe they cut them in on some of the profit, I guess. Oh no,
this is ridiculous. I was like, man, well, way to stay relevant. Like one of the only two Beatles left, and he's like, hey. Man, I don't like these people using my name.
Not everybody can diss Jay-Z and Beyonce, man. You gotta find different methods to get your name out there.
I don't want my name on these cock rings. All right, here's a free box of them. All right, look, I'll drop the case. Look, you got any interns around here? I don't know what's it's terrible.
Hey, I like the feel of these. You know what?
Let me take these real quick and
for research.
We all live in the Yellow Submarine. Yellow Submarine. Ringo wrote the worst Beatles songs. I swear to God, they were like campfire songs.
Hey, more power to him, I guess. I don't know. Is this a happy ending? I don't know. I hate you. I'm about to sue your ass.
It's like we're called the unintelligent graduates that are like, acronym is TUG. I mean, are we gonna get mad at anybody if they start making the TUG rap or something? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we're not.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Guess what? We're going to litigation.
Exactly.
Oh,
Tug versus Tugs.
Yeah, that's right.
And play the People's Court music and everything.
hey. Shout out to the Beatles drummer for dropping his case because he got them Ringo rings.
That's right.
He
got more rings than Bill Russell now.
He's the new Mandarin.
Yeah. He's the new Shang-Chi. You know what I'm saying? He's got the 10 rings and
Oi, I got the 10 rings now, mate.
Hey.
Bill Russell's like, I got 11 though. He's like, I got 20.
Hey, shout out, man. And let's get on to our big topic. We have one more topic, but we're not getting into it yet. But basically, it was a trailer on Netflix talking about Q-Force, the Q-Force agency. Check out that trailer. But let's get on to our big topic. What I was talking about. This is posted by Yahoo News, talking about climate change. So basically,
the sexiest topic of them all.
A draft report by the United Nations.
Things are going to get real awkward.
Panel on climate change warns that unless drastic and immediate action is taken to limit greenhouse gas emissions and keep global temperatures from rising further, life on Earth is poised for a catastrophic reckoning. The 4,000-page draft, a copy of which was obtained by agency France Press, states that mankind may have already missed this opportunity to keep the climate from passing a series of thresholds that will further spur the warming of the planet. Life on Earth can recover from a drastic climate shift by evolving into new species and create new ecosystems. The report says humans cannot. So basically, everything's going to be evolving. Bugs. Raid is not going to kill bugs anymore, like Scripps was saying.
Viruses. Viruses will be evolving, like the coronavirus.
Bro, it's just wild. I mean, like when I saw the headline, I didn't think nothing of it, and then I started seeing the news about like Texas, like they were getting like triple digit. I know Houston was getting near triple digits. I don't know how San Antonio was, but I heard a lot of parts of Texas were getting like in the triple digits. And then
didn't Miami have like an earthquake or something like that?
No,
they just had a whole apartment complex literally just
collapsed,
like 50-story complex just collapsed.
But I don't know if that's related to climate change or not. When I heard about that, the first thing I thought about was that bridge that collapsed in Miami a couple years ago. So I don't know if that maybe that was a shoddy construction or what. Well, that's a sad story on its own. I hope that they find the people and they find them safe.
But they're talking about, they started the Paris Summit. They had the Paris Summit years ago, and their goal was like to try and keep the temperature down from like 1.5 degrees. There's 1.5 degrees difference before shit starts getting real crazy. Now scientists are saying, unless we do serious drastic things, we're about to blow past that number, and we're going to have to try and keep it below 2 degrees. And they're basically at a point of where they're saying that we need to basically do a environmental shutdown like they did during the COVID thing with the amount of greenhouse gases changing difference during like the 9-month lockdown, that they're going to have to do that once every 2 years for a decade to keep it near that number or under that number. So
hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. When the shit shut down, I noticed after 30 days, like out here, the sky was like was getting blue.
It was clear.
Yeah,
I did notice that shit, and then
had to open your eyes out the house. Everybody's getting beards. Yeah, it was very.
People think this is a joke, but I mean, you have to look at the difference in weather stuff that's going on. I mean, there's ice storms happening in Texas that happened a few months ago. I lived through that. It hadn't happened in forever.
He said, "I lived through that."
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
tornadoes in Nashville just happened last year. You know what I'm saying? Middle of Nashville, like not the outskirts, but actual. There was a tornado in Illinois the other day in Chicago.
I mean, tornadoes in Nashville or like in the Middle Tennessee area. That's kind of
it's kind of normal, but I mean, there was a tornado in Chicago the other week. Did you see that?
It is called the Windy City for a reason.
No, it's the Windy City because of the buildings create that weird.
Man, it's a windy city, man. I am not surprised by a tornado happening in Chicago. Sooner or later, they have to live up to their name.
What? You got
I want my money back. I came here for tornadoes.
I came here for Michael Jackson music video weather. Damn it. This is bullshit.
Hey, you gotta live up to the hype, dog. What can we do to make our city better?
But Seattle, for real, like in the North Pacific, United States is actually in a heat wave. I've never even heard of that happening before.
They always said Seattle's like supposed to be like gloomy, rainy all the time.
It's like a rainforest. It's like a rainforest. It's just the way where it sets and shit. It's always rainy and shit. And like they're going through a heat wave right now. And
have you guys not seen the giant sinkholes that are just showing up out of nowhere? Like there's one that just continuously keep getting bigger right now. I want to say Argentina or somewhere like that. It's almost a mile wide already.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't even know how that happened. So there's some crazy stuff going on.
I mean, like the climate change shit has just been politicized so bad to where like our lawmakers are just they're bickering over stupid shit. Like,
well, they was getting on.
People aren't taking it
when
serious.
Trump was. Oh my bad. Well, they was getting on Trump, and then when they was running debating against each other, they was on Joe Biden's neck about talking about the climate and all that. And politics wasn't really getting serious about it.
Well, it's going to be serious when you're Danny Glover in 2012, and then you're faced with having to die at the White House, and only 300,000 people are going to live. You know what I'm saying?
They were more focused on the UFO shit than they were about the climate change. I'm a big X-Files dude. I love UFO shit, and I think it's fascinating. But this ain't the time for this shit right now, bro. We got like serious shit going on.
We need to protect the gift that is given to us of this earth. You know what I'm saying? We're one of the only places so far we have found where there is actual livable life on a planet. And we're just out here treating it like a giant garbage can. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not cool. You know what I'm saying?
We got that shit going on. We got that fucking big ass floating island of trash that's going around the Pacific.
Yeah.
They say it's almost the size of Texas or some kind of shit. It's
what?
Huge.
Yeah.
It's a big, like, look at it. Like, it's so big you can see it from a satellite. That's how big this shit is.
This is how crazy the world's getting.
Like you got that shit going on with the plastics. Within just that alone, you got plastics that are getting just dumped into the ocean by accident. And also on purpose.
No accident. Don't believe
man,
it.
Hey man, you cook your wings in plastic by accident, cuz I don't
yeah, you have no say in the matter. Yeah, no say in the matter.
Yeah, thigh stop.
But like,
I'm still upset I couldn't eat them, dog. Because I was tempting myself to still eat them.
I know you're gonna try to eat them, and you're gonna get all the cancer. But the marine life are eating the plastics, and then we are in turn are going to eat that fish, and then we're eating the plastic. You know what I'm saying? They said the human body has plastic in its body, like the average human body has more plastic than it should have. Now,
and mostly in Beverly Hills, in Los Angeles area, but different kind of plastic.
So then reacted that he's like, I take that serious.
Yeah. Hey man, plastic surgery ain't funny.
It's not funny.
People need it.
Kanye West's mom, she passed because of that.
R.I.P. Michael Jackson.
But there needs to be some major reform in how shit is being manufactured. I know a lot of companies. I know Apple has said that they're gonna be fully green within a few years and shit.
Well, that's the other thing too. I mean, just being green, you got to understand. Even like it's like a lot of hybrid batteries and stuff. I don't know how they're going to fix this because fracking itself causes a lot of greenhouse issues. As it is, like they're they're saying it's cleaner for the environment, yet the actual process of getting the lithium out is actually not a good process at all. They need to refine that process to make it much more eco-friendly as well. they're to the point where they countries might be forced to have to do a 9-month lockdown every 2 years for a decade. Like that's how bad the environment.
Months?
Yeah, that's how bad. That's literally how bad the environment is getting.
The sad part about that statement is I can definitely see the other countries doing it. Like our allies would definitely do it, but we will not because nobody wants to get locked in their goddamn house again.
Hey,
it's my right.
Ira didn't mind it. I mean, Jay didn't mind it with the last 9 months he was mad about going back into work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh man, just go back into office.
Yeah. So I mean, if they give you paid time off to help the environment, I can't see people having a problem with that.
The only thing that's going to be an issue is going to be the people that unlike me, I have the ability to work from home.
Mm-hmm.
The people that do not have that ability, those are the people in the businesses that are going to suffer the most. You know what I'm saying? Like bars, movie theaters, the shit that we've all been talking about for the last year. It's
best believe if it does happen, I'm gonna hop back on that AMC train.
Don't even get me started about Dogecoin, man. I'm so mad about the Chinese government right now.
You have something like that? I'm back on the AMC train, dog.
Hey, you shouldn't have left, dog.
But I mean,
you still get in though.
It's not low.
This is a very serious topic because I mean, as a father, they're talking about serious consequences the next 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, serious consequences. Like parts of the United States, parts of other countries that are on coastlines no longer being there. Like, people don't realize, like, this is how serious they're talking about.
That's the sad part about it. And as the human species, they don't realize it until it's too late. And history has shown that time and time again.
Oh, yeah. Humans are hard-headed.
It's not that. They just don't have
their mindset is we gonna worry about it once it comes.
Yeah, just look at Pompeii. Look at Pompeii. Like before Pompeii exploded, there was mad earthquakes, and that was recorded before the shit erupted, and nobody.
They stayed by a damn volcano, and nobody said.
Wow.
Nobody said, maybe this volcano will erupt.
They didn't have the science back then to even know what that stuff was.
They did. They did. They had volcanoes back then. I mean, it wasn't as advanced as it was now.
You telling me nobody went to that volcano, walked around it, or looked and been like,
it's recorded. It's recorded before it exploded, and before it started increasing. That like they always had like tremors and shit. That was a thing, but before it exploded, it was doing it more frequently than normal, and none of that. Like rang an alarm in their head, like, yo, we might need to get the fuck up out of here. And they waited to the last minute, and it was too fucking late.
I mean, a couple more degrees.
I'm just using that as an example. And right now we're looking at our own Pompeii. You know what I'm saying?
A couple of degrees warmer and Yellowstone blows, the entire world is screwed. Bro.
I don't know. Well, the super volcano thing, I believe it, but I don't think that's going to be triggered by heat. Or the climate change. I think that is a time bomb of all of its own. You know what I'm saying? Because once Yellowstone blows, that's not the only super volcano that's out. There's other ones across the world, but if Yellowstone blows, the way that these volcanists are actually predicting or theorizing, it would fucking lay waste to a lot of shit. Most of the United States would practically be wiped out if it blew the way that they're talking about. I don't even want to think about that. But like what you were saying about like your daughter's future, like I think about like with my kids' future, like it could be a point to where like certain species won't be there anymore, you know what I'm saying, because of climate change, because just changing it by 1 degree.
Humans will be the first. That's basically what they're getting at, you know what I'm saying? Like Neanderthals died during, stuff long before, I mean, literally took an asteroid to take dinosaurs out, but Neanderthals were dying before that due to weather changes and stuff like that, which also brings up a whole thing of how they found a completely new kind of Neanderthal in China last week, but it's completely changing how they thought about people. But animals were still around for a while after that, you know what I'm saying? And then they have adapted. and then humankind grew again.
Yeah.
That's the scary part. I don't want my kids living through something like I've seen in those movies of the actual disaster movies that could really happen. Who would want their kids to live through that? You know what I'm saying? To have to deal with that kind of frightening shit. Watching an entire town wiped out by a tidal wave, or watching.
I mean, it's like
2012, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right?
Or a day after tomorrow, even. You really want your kids having to live through that, or watching other kids, millions of other kids die that way? Like, I mean, man.
If we had a lockdown, I wouldn't say 9 months every 2 years, but if we had a lockdown for like a good month or every year, either like 2 months every year, I wouldn't have no problem with that.
Yeah, that would be cool too.
2 months a year, like 9 months every 4 years, no.
Every 2 years,
2 months a year, that should be possible to do.
Well, that was the thing, is that they realized that long of a shutdown of what it helped do to the ozone and stuff. It took out.
They noticed it in China. Like China's like their air went, the air quality would jumped up like 25%.
Yeah, and they have one of the worst air pollution.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I went over there, you could tell, dude, they have bad air pollution.
That was another reason why Chinese people was wearing masks, besides like at the time like bird flu and all that shit and SARS. They were also wearing the mask because the air quality was that bad and shit.
Carbon dioxide, one molecule takes 100 years to evaporate in the ozone. One molecule takes 100 years.
That's wild.
So we're not even living through the amount of damage that is done in the last 20, 30 years of industrial growth yet.
Yeah. If it's a serious issue, should go ahead and shut the country down for 2 months, man. 2 months a year. Just decide on it. Go through the House. Go through the Senate. Go through the House. Joe Biden. Everybody's been bringing it to him when he was running for president. So
shut it down in December and January. Everybody's on holidays anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's,
exactly.
Yeah.
We'll see. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Or we'll have another 2012.
Yeah,
I might be dead and gone, but I won't better.
No, they're talking about this happening in the next 20 to 30 years. I mean, we'd still be alive too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is scary.
I just don't want.
I don't see it happen. I don't see it happening in 20 or 30 years. I see it happening in the future.
I mean, like, because we're pretty much setting up our children and their children for failure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we don't act on it.
You say you don't see this in the next 20, 30 years, but think of all the crazy stuff that's happened weather-wise in just the last few. With the amounts of wildfires that happened in California compared
that
to
shit was wild,
in the last year or two compared to the last decade or two. Like, you think about the crazy places like here, like I said, winter storms happening in Texas. The winter storms that were been happening.
Y'all need a winter storm, man.
Hey, man.
I never had
winter
one.
storm.
Be happy you was off work, man. Be happy you was off work, dog.
Winter ice storms.
You had time to be off, man. You can't blame it on the climate change.
Hey.
Look, everything happened for a reason.
Bro, hold on.
You said the Windy City had a tornado like it was a shocker. It's called the Windy City for a reason.
But I never heard of Chicago having a tornado.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, hey, man, there's gonna have to snow in Texas sometime. Goodness,
hey, bro.
Be happy you got snow.
Goodness. Tell me the winters aren't getting crazy.
People died in that storm. What are you talking about? Be happy there was snow. People died.
Yeah, like 5,000 people.
You should have got your sled out. Been thankful you was off work,
bro. Think of how crazy the winters have been getting in Tennessee, though. Now, too, until this last year,
it's like warm. We've been having some warm ass winters because it hadn't even been cold.
And then all of a sudden, boom! You get an ice storm and it shuts everything down.
Hey, I was happy I was off work, man. I took advantage.
I know you did.
I want my snow days. I'm a grown ass man. I want my snow days.
Like a kid again, dog.
My kid's off work. I better be off work.
Hey, wasn't that movie called Snow Day? They had a machine.
Yeah.
Hey, dog, it felt like first you'd be like, damn, first day, yeah, man, the machine working. I'm gonna start twirling faster, start messing up. Hey, man.
I look at my daughter though, and I'm looking at her right now, and I don't want her to ever have to go through that kind of fear that you've seen in those movies, and that's the reality of what could happen. Like I know they make them for entertainment purposes, so everybody takes it as a joke. But it's like that kind of monumental shit can be happening.
It could happen.
Earthquakes that take out entire chunks of Brazil. And you know,
I mean, that's not climate change though. That's just the tectonic plates working, doing their thing.
But climate change will speed those processes up, which causes even larger scale effects. Is basically where it's.
I don't see it happening in 20 or 30 years. I do see it happening in the future, but we do need to act on it now. We do need to act on it now before it gets worse. It's going worse over time. So that's why we need to jump on it now. But I don't see it happening in no 20 or 30 years.
The sooner we get on it. The sooner we get on it, the less damage that could possibly be. Plus, 20, 30 years from now, if you fix it, there's going to be even more efficient processes that actually then help clean up the earth even more then. You see what I'm saying? Instead of trying to fix more of the mess that happened now.
As I said before, 2 months a year, every country shuts down. Are you still talking?
No, he got that lag on the camera.
I got that lag on this. I'm done using this camera. I'm done using this camera after this thing. Man, I pay $8 for this thing. It lag like a mofo, bro.
I'm like, hold on, dog.
I'm shutting it off right now. I ain't even messing with it. You just gonna hear my voice. Got me mad. I've been messing with it all damn show.
I'm like, you still talking, dude? Like, damn.
High def camera, my ass. More like high lag.
Hey, the camera look good. The camera look good. It was lagging. Hey, I didn't want to say nothing. I
thought he was on mute. I thought he muted himself because it was going for so long. And he was still, I'm like, damn, bro. He about to put himself on mute on accident, dog. Hey, as I said before, I do not see this happening in 20 or 30 years. I see this happening when we're dead and gone. But yes, we need to act on this now and set up for the future generation. And let's talk to President Joe, Sleepy Joe, or Moneybag Joe. Let's talk to him about closing the country for 2 months, even though he got to get it passed through the Senate and the House.
They ain't going for that shit.
Yeah, I know that. You know they're not, but it's something worth talking about.
It's like what you're saying right now. You're making too much sense. You know what I'm saying? And the way that especially the way that this Congress is working right now, bro, they rather would do it the hard way. Both sides.
Oh yeah, they gotta wait and see. Something's gotta happen. Something gotta pop off.
The common sense that you would have thought would have been happening by now, but the way that politicians are, because they got their pockets in all kinds of shit.
A lot of oil companies,
lobbyists and shit, bro. It's gonna be a long while.
But even if it's really not a U.S. problem, so they will have to talk to the United Nations about it. Because it's
a global thing.
Yeah. So they have to talk to United Nations about it more than just.
This is why they made the Paris Agreement, and like the whole world, was supposed to reduce their greenhouse gases each country by a certain percentage. The issue is that it hasn't been happening, and other countries are getting higher temperatures now for longer periods, which is causing them to create even more greenhouse gases because they're using more electricity, they're using more other stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it's causing an even bigger issue.
Yeah. I mean, the start would change, like switching up to EVs, but like just to make the battery, like we talked about earlier, making the batteries will actually cause more damage than good, unless there's a sustainable way to take old batteries and renew them and shit. But
yeah, like the leaps.
We got a long way to go, bro.
Yeah. So one thing I will say is everybody recycle your damn plastics.
That's right.
Or stop cooking your plastics.
I'm tired of seeing these damn turtles walking around with 6-pack holders around their necks.
hey, man, that might be the style now for them, dog. The way we look at chains is probably they chain, dog.
Yeah, it's looking like Trick Daddy these days. Got the dents all up on the sides, face, plastic around the neck. I hate Jay-Z.
You don't know, man. They probably going to a turtle club or something.
It's all like this. I hate Jay-Z, man. I don't like Jay-Z. He sucks. Beyonce can't sing either. They're all terrible.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready to do our final notes?
Okay,
man?
my wife just walked out here looking at me like, "What the hell are you doing?" It was a turtle. That was a turtle.
That was a turtle.
Yes, it was a turtle talking crap about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Sorry.
Yeah, let's close
Might
it out,
be
dog.
might be Franklin going to the club, dog.
Yeah, Franklin got his chain. Franklin. I don't like Jay-Z. He sucks. Damn, Franklin, what happened to you? Franklin went in the wire, cuz.
Hey, let's do our final notes, though, man. Let's go ahead do our finals. Go ahead, start off scripts.
Man, just want to give an RIP to Trick Daddy's career. I didn't realize how over it was till he was calling out Jay-Z and Beyonce. I was like, man, that guy's still around even. But yeah, again, you can check us out on all platforms, of course, now live right here on Facebook or Twitch. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. Yeah, you can check me out at B Scribs on Twitch or YouTube. Did some pretty cool video edits there the other day. Want to give also a shout out to the Dallas Cowboys for another year of mediocrity coming here real soon. Let's shout out to my boy Q. It was good to see you on the show. Let's see. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's all I got. But yeah,
Go ahead, Black.
Hey, shout out to Captain Planet. Please help. We need your help. You can catch us on
With
Facebook.
your powers combined.
I know, right? You can catch us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube at The Unintelligent Graduates. Catch us on Twitter at The Unintel Grad. Salam out to everybody who's taking your time to put us in your playlist, put us in your feed, because there's millions of podcasts out there, and you're taking your time to kick it with us. So thank you for that. You can catch me on Instagram and Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at Black and Pino J, and same thing. That's my gamer tag on Xbox as well. So that's all I got.
You can follow me, Sir Esther's, on all platforms. Like what both my co-hosts say. You can follow us at Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, The Unintelligent Graduates, YouTube, The Unintelligent Grads on Twitter. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell the world about us.
Yeah.
Make sure we going into your local market to buy that Starbucks coffee. You tell them about The Unintelligent Graduates. Make sure you recycle that bitch. And also, let's get on this climate change, everybody. Stop driving, ride your bike. And also, I got a quote. Trick Daddy had go after Beyonce and Jay-Z. Well, I got a quote here by Jay-Z, man. Basically, he says, "I'm far from being God, but I work goddamn hard." So basically, we hard at what we're doing, and Trick Daddy, just know they worked hard for that. And just know you do not need a 4-year degree to be a graduate. As long as you're bettering yourself every day, you're graduating to where you want to be. Yes, you might say we're unintelligent, but you need to realize this is our show, and you go take it what we give you, and we're the Unintelligent Graduates, and we're out. Peace.
Peace.
I thought you were gonna say like, got a quote from Jay-Z. You know, Nan.